Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite hair care brands. I've talked about this in several different videos, but I've never done an actual dedicated video on the brand. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite GK hair products. So if you want to learn more about the brand and what I love from the line, then keep on watching. So as you may know, I have been doing my own keratin treatments at home for probably 4 years now. Just before COVID hit, I started doing them myself. It's a lot less expensive and I just find it easier to do with my schedule. And I have tried so many keratin brands over the years, especially working in the beauty industry. And for me, a keratin treatment, I really want it to cut frizz. Of course, the smoothing aspect is always a nice plus, but for me, the frizz is the biggest issue that I deal with. And none of the other brands have ever really given me the results that I'm looking for. Some help, but it was nothing wowing. I still had to put a lot of effort into my blow dry and styling process. And I forget how I discovered or came across the brand GK Hair, but I decided to give it a try. And I have been hooked ever since. It's the only keratin treatment brand that I use. And I do it maybe twice a year. I usually try and do it in May, so that way I am fresh for the summer, and then I will do it again in the fall, usually October, November. So twice a year, and I absolutely love it. I love the results that it gives me. So in the keratin treatment, it's basically a two-step treatment, and step one is you clarify the hair. So this is their pH shampoo, and I absolutely love it. It really does a good job at stripping all the excess oil out of your hair. It removes any product buildup. I really love this one, and I always buy it in this 3.4 ounce size. It's not a shampoo that you want to use every day. It's basically a treatment style shampoo. So I only use this right before I do my keratin treatment. And then the keratin treatment itself is called the Best. That's what it's called, the Best Keratin Treatment. And I always buy it in the 3.4 ounce size as well. And this one is basically, I will use almost a whole tube of this treatment for my hair because my hair is quite long. I do have quite a bit of hair. And so this is the treatment. This is how it comes. And there is no other ingredients that you have to mix together. So you just apply this right to your hair, which I find very convenient. Now, for the purposes of doing it myself, I usually will take this and squirt it into a like a bottle with a nozzle. I just find it easier to section my hair and apply the product. But you can apply it directly to here if you wanted to squirt it into a bowl and apply with a brush. But I find the bottle to be a little bit easier. So this is the treatment itself, and you apply it, you let it process for as long as you'd like, up to 60 minutes. So if you are somebody with fine hair, you may only process 15 to 30 minutes if you have light frizz. If you are somebody that, like me, that has a ton of frizz, kinky curly frizz, I do the full 1 hour process. So it is very customizable depending on your hair type and the results you want to achieve, which I love. The nice thing about this keratin treatment is you apply it, you let it process, you rinse it out, and then blow dry and flat iron your hair. You can wash your hair right away, but I always like to leave it for a couple days until I have to naturally wash my hair again. But if you are somebody that wanted to wash your hair the next day, you absolutely could with the Best Keratin Treatment. Now, if you are somebody that has very coarse hair, very stubborn hair, very kinky curly hair, there are other levels of that keratin treatment. So there is one called the Resistant, which is typically for those with coarse hair. And that one is slightly different. You apply it the same way, but that one, you don't let it process. So you apply the product to your hair, blow dry it in, flat iron in, and that one you do have to wait the full 2 days before washing. And the curly version is basically the same way. You have to let it sit for 2 days. If you are somebody that has curly hair, you're probably wondering, do I use the best or do I use curly? It totally depends on your type of curl and your desired result. So if you have kind of like the tighter, coily, curly hair, I would go for the curly version. If you have finer hair, but it's still curly and you're looking to get rid of frizz, not a lot of smoothing, then I would go for the best. But it just is going to depend on your hair and the results you want to achieve. So those are kind of more of the treatment products. So let's move on to kind of your at-home care / styling stuff. So first up is the moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. They come in bottles like this. I really do like this shampoo and conditioner. It's not my absolute favorite, but I would use it from time to time. I like that it's moisturizing, it's hydrating, but it's not the type of shampoo and conditioner that is very heavy. A lot of the times moisturizing or hydrating products can be a little bit heavy on the hair. And I find these two to be very lightweight, which I personally love. If you are somebody that is looking for something slightly heavier, then I would probably reach for the deep conditioner mask. This one is definitely heavier. It smells incredible. Very light, floral, clean. It just is a really, really pretty scent, but you can definitely tell this is a mask. It's a lot thicker. So I would just opt for this mask over the moisturizing conditioner. This will add hydration to the hair as well. I actually prefer the mask over the conditioner. So in the past, I've purchased the shampoo with the mask as my shampoo and conditioner, if that makes sense. Really, really love this. And then next product now is more of the styling stuff. So this is their leave-in detangler, leave-in spray. I absolutely love this product. So it's going to be a little hard to see, but if you look in the bottle at the very top, kind of up here, you can see how almost watery the product is. It's very, very lightweight. It's not your typical leave-in conditioner that's thicker, it's heavier. This is very, very lightweight. It almost feels like you're spraying water onto the hair. And I love that because sometimes if I use a leave-in conditioner, it can get a little too heavy, especially when I put styling products on top of it. And this one comes out more of a mist than a spray, which again, I love. This is that perfect all-in-one product. It smooths the hair, it gets rid of frizz, it hydrates your hair, and it's a leave-in detangler. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And the fact that it's super lightweight, I absolutely love. And I've actually been using this on my daughter's hair because her hair is so long and tangles so easily. And this just makes brushing a breeze. I love this for her hair. So this is definitely a favorite in this house. Next product is their anti-frizz smoothing serum. It looks like this. And for a serum, it's still pretty light. If you can see, it's not super, super thick, which I love. And you can apply this to damp hair or dry hair. I always apply oils to dry hair. It's just my preference, but you can do either or. And I just use the tiniest bit, and as you can see, it's running down my hand pretty quickly. So that kind of just shows you that it's not super thick. And it smells like argan oil. It's very, very nice. It's very lightweight. And what I love is that this absorbs right in. It doesn't sit on top of the hair. It doesn't make your hair feel greasy. Obviously, with any oil, you don't want to apply it at the root. You always want to do kind of like mids to ends. But I honestly just love how this oil makes my hair feel. And then as you can see on my hand, there is a sheen, but it did absorb right in. There's no greasy residue left on my hand, which I love. This is just a great oil to have on hand, and I use this in my daughter's hair as well. It just helps to define her curls and cut some of the frizz that she has. And last but certainly not least is probably my all-time favorite product from GK besides their keratin treatment. If there is one product I want to recommend to you guys besides their keratin treatment, it is this bad boy right here. This is their dry oil spray and it is incredible. First of all, it smells like summer. It smells like the beach, but not overly coconutty. It also has UV protection in it. So that means if you use this in your hair and you go out in the sun, it's going to protect your color from fading, which is so needed. But it is a shine spray, and see if I can, smells so good. It is very lightweight. It comes out almost like a mist. It gives you the most glass-like shine, but it literally feels like there is nothing in your hair. I just absolutely love this. It's incredible. It sells out super, super fast. So at the time that I'm filming this video, it's still sold out. So if you are wanting a good shine spray with a zero weight, definitely put in your email or whatever to be notified. I did that because I'm running low, so I'm trying to save this because I don't want to be without it. But those are all of my GK hair favorites, products that I kind of incorporate into my hair care routine and use regularly. I do have a code with GK hair. I will put it on the screen for you guys if I haven't already. But everything mentioned will be linked down in the description box for you guys in case you wanted to check it out. As always, if you have questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments and I will try my best to get back to you. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you guys next time. Bye.